I would
And
say the
then
most we can do is observe the accretion disk.
Yeah.
and then it also happens when things get really, really tiny. There's issues
Oh
with
yeah. Yeah.
maybe literal dimensional transfer on the subatomic level
Yeah,
particles.
that's the quarks and gluons and shit, right?
Yeah, and sometimes energy can just seemingly
Vanish and
come into being or disappear,
yeah.
but it
I
balances out on the
believe that
whole.
comes out under the quantum foam theory.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I can't explain. I think I might be a little toasty. No,
Yes, we
Sneaky,
can tell.
you're right. You're right, Sneaky.
Yep.
You're
The first batch is organic. This girl's superpowers is that she has headphones for her ears and she can play music, but somehow she's the top hero of the class of country. Yes.
Yeah, she just never made sense.
Yes.
actually
Yeah.
Orf really likes Vine Girl, green-haired Vine Girl.
Okay, she's great. I love her.
Vine Girl is basically fucking Poison Ivy light. She at least makes sense.
She's Poison Ivy light if Poison Ivy, instead of becoming an environmental terrorist, decided to get religious.
Yeah, exactly. She found Jesus, but she's still a good girl, and her powers still work in theory. Versus, oh, I don't know, Mr. Tape Elbows or Mr. The Engines in His Calves.
Honestly,
Don't forget the chick that just reverses gravity.
Okay, no. Hold up here. Reversing gravity is both way more interesting of a power than literally anything else there. It's way
I'm not
more
saying
believable.
it is interesting. I'm saying he threw the organic theme out real fucking quick.
Sort of, yes. Steam cut out the worst time. I can't wait to see what to see where it cut. Bakugo, I think, is another one of the greatest egregious violations of the conservation of energy, because it's just like, oh yeah, he explodes to propel himself forward when the level of kinetic force required to do the maneuvers that Bakugo would do would liquefy people.
He's making nitroglycerin substitute from his hands, but yeah, the force of that would blow
Not
his
a
hands off.
nitroglycerin substitute. Nitroglycerin.
Literally nitroglycerin, yes.
Yeah.
Or something better than
Because
nitroglycerin.
his mom excretes sugar, and he excretes...
His brain explodes.
Yeah, he excretes nitrogen glycerin, and his mom excretes glycerin. So, I mean, the evolution is understandable, but how it's applied is just so fucking stupid.
Listen, I don't care how much stronger he makes his own arms.
His organs are gone.
Like, look, he makes fireballs bigger than the fireball of a nuclear explosion.
Yeah, and it's like other shit, like just like his howitzer impact would not fucking work like that.
What's that?
It's where he shoots the beam of explosions.
That's right. He has a laser beam of fire or something.
Yes, he has a laser beam of fire.
Yeah. Oh, so he's just mid-year light.
Well, he somehow is able to put a choke on the explosion.
Yeah. Also, the explosion doesn't expand or explode until it hits someone when he does this.
Like, here's the thing. I could understand if he, like if they put, like, essentially a super soaker into the gauntlet. Then he could at least do, like, a stream of nitroglycerin.
Yes, his hands can somehow contain the bleed off. Like, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, I don't care how much you want to fucking say, oh yeah, well, the body adapts to having the quirk it has. It's like, I don't fucking give two shits how the body adapts. His organs would literally not have to be made out of organic material to not liquefy under the vibrations of the kinetic force he is putting his body under.
I mean, I feel like there's a limit of the fucking suspension of disbelief, but I don't know.
But
There
that's our
is, and
point.
Bakugo is one of them. I think the main issue is the author made the announcement that they're supposed to be biological instead of some sort of like weird, New Mutants sort of mutation thing going on,
Yeah,
right?
like that's the thing. Like, right? Like, why do people have mutant powers in X-Men?
Fuck if we know, some sort of weird
Fuck
ass
if we know.
gene.
They've been exposed to weird mist and giant balls of radiation, and some of it's just fucking aliens, man.
Yeah, literally. He could be a brute, to be fair. Wouldn't everyone else also be subject to that force as well? Yeah, that's my point. And it doesn't matter how much of an air quotes brute he is. If his power is supposed to be based on biology, there is no cell wall strong enough to sustain itself through being vibrated at the sheer level of kinetic force that he creates to do some of his maneuvers, is my point.
Like, like when he's literally propelling himself with explosions.
It's like literally like a point blank C4 explosion every second.
Torque on the spine and neck would kill him instantly.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like there was so much that
He's
would kill him.
literally rocket jumping.
And yes,
continuously.
literally everyone around him, like his movement alone would kill people just around him in like a 10-foot radius.
Like,
Yeah, 'cause
remember
it's
when
the
he used that
overpressure
at the
wave that kills
starting
you.
line
Yeah,
of a race? Casualties.
yeah.
Oh
like-
yeah, that's literally a textbook mass death.
Millions are dead.
And I mean, it's the dumbest shit too, because you can clearly see at one point the author was like, "Oh right, maybe I shouldn't do biological shit," because he made fucking Eraserhead, and Eraserhead by looking at people somehow turns their quirk off, which
Even if
shouldn't
it's
be
biological.
possible. Well, yeah. Well, no, if it's biological, it's a minor problem. Like he can't stop them from being a shark. But if they're a shark and they have the ability to like shoot their scales at someone, then he
He can
stops
stop
their
that,
ability
yeah.
to shoot the scales, which makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, it's like from what I remember skimming the wiki a long time ago, he basically just turned the quirk's power off.
Yeah,
Somehow.
which makes no sense at all. And
I just imagine he gets an upgrade so that he can just turn it off. He just looks at Nedzu. Nedzu just turns into like old man Yamamoto.
he turns into his 5 component parts of animals.
Oh no! Oh no! Turns it off.
Oh.
He turns it off. The animals don't get back together.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, all that immediately came to mind was Full Metal Alchemist. The doctor is
No.
like, look.
No. No.
Edward?
You stop that.
Edward.
You stop that. You stop immediately. Cease.
Oh god.
Actually, if Eraserhead uses his quirk on a Brazilian,
Shut
is
up.
that like?
Just
Please,
shut up
please
right
shut
now.
the fuck up.
Oh no.
Please.
Thank
We
you,
don't know
Aura.
what you're gonna say, and we don't want you to finish it.
Yeah. She wears a blue blazer, white shirt, red ribbon tie, gray skirt, black socks. Uzumaki-kun, why did you call me here? Momomo-yo-yo-yo, Zoro asked. I heard you got
Wait, did he actually write that?
No.
No, but he's making basically every time he says Momo's name, he's getting closer and closer to saying Bo 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 Bo.
That
His
was
name is
actually a really good show.
It was.
Momo.
My
Rewrite
nose
My Hero
hair.
Academia, but Momo's just gained Bobo's personality. Just that. Still has the same powers.
Bobo is his dad.
His dad.
His dad, interesting.
Yes.
I guess he put some of those fat cells to use for something.
I guess.
I guess that kind of makes sense. Bo.
You know, no,
could
it's all those
create hair
times I made
follicles
fun
out
of
of
you for
nothing.
wanting Funitari work, and then you just kind of come out and say that.
Do not fool the Momo, goddammit.
I did not.
You did.
I fucking.
You did.
I had
No,
a
he
brain fart
misspoke.
and I misspoke.
And they took
What
it
he
and
means
ran-
is he had a brain fart and Freud took over.
Indeed.
No, I misspoke. Shut the fuck up immediately. Kill yourself. Stop talking.
Remember to send all of your Futanari works to Nose
I
Hair.
will fucking kill you.
and the clock, right?
Yeah.
There's worse things to be. There's
I mean, to be
worse
fair,
things
yes,
to
they are
There
correct in that
is.
there's
I
worse.
Yeah,
don't
you
want
could
that
be a
shit
foot
either.
fetishist.
Oh God, don't even fucking
That
mention
listen,
that
that's
shit.
true. For all the degenerate things we've accused Nose of, we've never accused him of that.
Yeah.
Being the first.
No, you guys did that once.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
You guys have done that at least once during a late night Dota game.
you guys have. Okay, that's not
Okay,
on
we didn't
stream,
do it
though.
on air.
Yeah, though, like, there's a way big difference between what I say to Nose on air and what I say to Nose off air.
I mean,
Look,
let's
I
qualify that
keep
statement.
much of my vitriol for off air because I know how to
Visceral?
fucking keep vitriol.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Nose has self-control.
I have
Nose
self-control.
keeps his insides inside while he's on air and only starts ripping out his intestines once he gets off air.
Yes, because I'm not a fucking out of control schizophrenic like you are.
I think
Yeah,
I
he's
might
not
be a
wrong.
little worse than Sneaky.
Well, yes, you're worse than Sneaky, but you know,
Okay, that's not a high bar.
no, it's not.
No, hold on. Being worse than me is definitely a high bar.
I'm
But
finally
I meant
cursing
low.
something.
You are
If we're,
correct,
if
I
we're
meant
talking
low.
like a high bar for like toddlers.
I don't know, man. I've met some vicious toddlers.
I was gonna say,
Like,
Kids are
listen,
fucking evil.
the only time I've encountered people giggling over the maiming of animals and bugs, it was toddlers, bro.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, yeah.
Toddlers and toddler IQ people.
Yeah, effectively. Let's see, here we go. And then he gets splashed on by a bucket of water, and then he just stops talking to Momo and leaves.
Fucking Raven Guard.
And Momo is like, "Ah, quirkless," she say in sad tone.
you are quirkless.
You have no maidens.
I mean, quirkless.
You have. Fuck you! I wish I could play the fucking Vine Boom.
You have no maidens.
Release the
You
soundboard.
have no
Release
quirk.
the soundboard. Release the soundboard immediately.
I can't.
require
Not.
Fight Discord for it because I can't. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. So, Mito, you remember how the author said this was a To Love RU cross?
To love Rue, yes.
So remember that character that Ritsu kept trying to confess to, and then whenever he did, something would happen to prevent his confession from happening?
Acutely aware.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name, but I know who you're talking
Naruto
about.
is replacing Ritsu. Momo is the girl he's trying to confess to, and Mito is his little sister, who's deathly in love with him and is a massive yandere for some weird ass reason.
I mean, you know the reason.
The author's horny.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't.
I mean,
try to hide that.
is it even poorly disguised at this point? It seems like it's kind of out in the open to me.
Note, beginning flashback. Am sorry, Mr. Uzumaki. He never have quirk. He's not quirkless. Not like them 20%ers. But in rare case with parent power, it sometimes causes the
20%ers.
children's quirk to remain dormant. So he has a quirk, but he doesn't have a quirk. Okay. But I would say his other tests come back with sky-high remarks.
That is, I think that's like the ultimate level of racism. Like, listen, he's one of the he's one of the 20%. He's one of the good 20% though.
Speaking of which, I have some. You should stick around till after
I
the
don't know
stream
if I want to.
because
Yeah.
I went to go eat dinner with my parents and my step parents and my step grandparents and my dad.
Oh no. Okay, Sneaky. On a level of 1 to Grandpa, you need to go to sleep. Where did we go?
Grandma, who believes she is a progressive,
Oh no.
showed
Oh, no.
how little of a progressive she really was.
I'll stick around for this story if the stream's gonna end at 9.
I feel like we should save
I
the story
will
for a bit.
defend Grandma. She's
No,
progressive
no, you
for
can
the
defend her after the
40s.
No,
stream.
stop.
Stop. You can
No,
defend her after
I'm
the
being
stream.
serious. She
After
was
the stream.
born in a
I
different.
I
After.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
Did you
Oof.
kick him? Oh, okay.
No, I just server muted.
No. He's literally saying she was born in a different era, which is a completely fine statement. Cause
Yeah,
okay,
like
it's Alvor. I am allowed to be worried.
yeah, that's fair. Anyway,
or I
that is
told you
standard.
I was drunk before the stream started.
That's
It's
why
cool,
I'm
bro.
worried.
anyway, so back to drinking. A doctor
Okay.
told his two-parent in room where they saw their son playing with cube puzzle, but I would say his other tests come back with sky-high remark. So does he have quirk it just dormant? Kushina Uzumaki question. Period.
Kushina Uzumaki question, period.
Yes.
Yeah, she's questioning the period. I don't know what's wrong here.
Yeah, she's. No,
Listen,
I don't know
Dr.
how much
Period
more clear
is
I
a
can
real
say
asshole.
this. Kushina Uzumaki question, period.
Jesus.
she's questioning the period.
Yes.
She has long red crimson. She has long red crimson. As opposed to that orange crimson or that yellow crimson hair.
To defend
Yes, my
Kushina,
favorite. Yellow.
Naruto powers got really crazy at the end. Questioning the finality of space and time is kind of fair.
What?
Except this isn't Naruto. Now is it?
Well, yeah, it's also not Naruto, yeah.
I thought.
No.
Okay, just
Yeah, don't worry about it. She has long red crimson hair, purple eye, 2 foxy or 9 foxtail. Yes, to put it this way, think items drop or card packet. They could get anything or his quirk waiting for his body to get stronger, doctor said. So his quirk could be anything? Minato asked. Yes, it could be anything. It could be a stronger version of your wind quirk, like other patients who has stronger element quirk, like her mother, or quirk that allow him to be part of nature itself. No matter what happened, we always love our son, Kushina said. This is an end of the flashback.
Ah,
She's
gee,
not-
thanks,
she's-
author.
wait. So this was a flashback in literally the what is it? Second paragraph of the story.
Yes.
Please don't do that, people.
Resting his head in the water, Naruto thought back to what he was going to say. I love you, hope we can take together future. Yeah, right, Naruto. She has a quirk. She'll probably stay away from me, you freak. Like everyone else, I don't have quirk. I thought just then the water in bath started to bubble. This caused his open eyes. When the water exploded upwards, Naruto grabbed something stuffed and squishy.
Oh
Something
no.
Stuff and squishy.
Something stuffed and squishy.
I just if his water's boiling, wouldn't that hurt?
Yes.
Like, I think he might have a serious medical condition if he can't feel his bath
If
water
your water
boiling.
boils for more than 4 hours.
Please consult your doctor.
If your water boils for more than 4 hours, you're fucking dead.
If your water boils for more than 4 hours, you're not boiling water.
Congratulations, you have evaporated the water.
Whatever you're boiling currently ain't fucking water. You might want to evacuate immediately.
Steamed hams indeed.
Liquid ham.
It's a regional dialect.
I have liquefied the ham, brother.
I will now pour it out into its hamburger molds now that it has been liquefied.
Oh
Brother, you
man.
cannot stop me. I have already liquefied the ham.
Go
Iron
ahead,
Fist is
arrest me!
casting
You can't
hams and molds.
unliquefy the ham!
Snake, I have liquefied the ham. You can do nothing to stop me. Fucking God.
Long crimson red hair works. Crimson describes the shade of red. No. It's red crimson hair. Completely different. Not crimson red hair. Red crimson hair. Kids with most mediocre quirk you have ever seen bullying people with no quirk, or people with villain quirks that instantly can kill them in their entire bloodline. Let's go beat up this kid. Yes. Yes, Japan unironically. Looking up, he saw cute, sexy, pink hair girl with swirl hair antenna. D-cup breast, Naruto squeezed them out of reflex, girl starched.
Excuse me?
Excuse the fuck out of me. Excuse the fuck
I like
out of
how
me.
everyone had a completely different problem with this sentence. Yes, she starched.
She starched when he hunked her. Okay.
Yes.
I don't even. Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Okay.
So
No, that's what we used to call it back in the day.
Yeah, okay, now to be fair, I am going to age myself here for a little bit. I did have a girlfriend, and I did grab her boob, and I did look her in the eye, and I did say honk honk as I squeezed, and she laughed.
Yes.
So, fuck you. It was a thing.
It was hilarious.
if one of the kids is starched and the other one has been boiled for 4 hours, is this just two sentient corpses at this point?
Actually, we've been describing a cooking recipe this whole time. They're in a pot.
They're just cannibals. That makes it so much better.
Makes sense.
What is happening? Thought the red face of Naruto? Interesting. I call that a clean getaway.
Naruto's response is, give him a squeeze, lads.
Yes. I call that clean getaway, huh? Girl made nose as she opened her green eyes.
Made nose?
Yes, she made a nose.
Nose! You're being created!
Congratulations on your inclusion in this story, Nose.
I don't like it.
Participation is
Bad.
mandatory.
Participation is mandatory. You are being voluntold. You're going in this story.
Do not resist.
Hey, I'm gonna have to dip. I'm
All
actually spitting up a good bit of blood at this point.
Oh shit, man! You
bro,
need
what?
to be good.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's. I think I've got a polyp in my nose, and it's draining pretty bad.
Oh, no,
But,
yeah, no dope.
Yeah, you guys take it easy. And I'm sorry about the Brazilian comment. You guys take it easy.
Later, yeah, man.
You.
Night.
I mean, we muted him before anything could any real damage could be done, so.
Anyway, yeah, 21st century kid snaps, takes gun to school. 23rd century kid with villain quirk snaps, blows up entire school. Society, we need common sense quirk control. Literally Japan, though. That's literally the plot of Japan in My Hero Academia. I fucking hate the government in My Hero Academia.
It's so dumb.
I hate so much of it. Who are you? How did get in my bath? Naruto said. Oh, sorry, hi, I'm Lala SneakyDevil. Nice to meet you. Naruto blink at hearing cute girl introducing herself. I'm Uzumaki Naruto, family name, first name, last name, so call me Naruto. How can this get any worse, he asked. You are currently fondling a girl. She's having casual conversation with you while you're both naked in a bathtub.
Yeah, but isn't she a succubus?
Oh, Deviluk? No.
I thought they were.
No,
She's an alien.
she's just a super-powered alien that looks exactly like a human, except she's got like 100 times the strength of a human, and 100 times the durability, and 100 times the intelligence.
Yeah, but I thought they had the tail and the. She
They're just
looks like a
aliens.
succubus.
No.
It's an alien who happens to look like a succubus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. He's literally openly molesting a girl. They're both naked in a hot tub. She's seemingly fine with everything that's currently happening. And your thought process is, this is horrible. I hate this.
Then move the hand.
Yeah, I would probably start by not fondling her then. If you are really not happy with your current situation, step one is probably stop fondling her breasts.
Just a wild idea there, Naruto, by the way.
How could this get any worse? I'm gay.
Oh god.
Yes, yeah, that's fair, yeah. Yeah. I just don't... I'm not really sure how you can... I'm... So then Mito the yandere comes in, because of course this is a comedy story. She comes in naked to wash her brother's back.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, sisters do.
Because Japan.
Yes.
They don't sneaky, that is a thing that they do.
Sure, but I think they kind of stop that when they're like teenagers, don't they?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, fair enough, I suppose.
Nude bathing is a cultural. Nude shared bathing is a cultural thing over there. So it's possible.
Is it? Because I see a lot of separated bathing.
Yeah, they do that too.
You know, I gotta say, Sign, are you an only child?
He is.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because there were multiple times when I was much younger where me and little brother had to share the bath.
Oh yeah, we had to share
That
the bath all
usually
the time.
stops. That usually stops by the time you're like midway through elementary school or some shit. But
Yeah.
it's not like
yeah,
it's
but that's
unheard of here in the
America.
States sharing a bath.
That's America. This is not Japan.
No, I know, but you're making it sound like shared bath is uniquely Japanese culture. The only thing unique about it is how they do it.
No, I'm saying, yeah, what's unique is the fact that it continues past childhood.
Even the original To Love Are You didn't get this degenerate. Factual and true.
I don't remember that anime that much.
It was a weird anime.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Not at all.
No.
It narrows it down just fine because you're already talking about it.
Yeah, that's fair. Now I will say there was one thing in To Love Are You that I thought, even back when I was reading it originally, I thought it was kind of really, really weird. The lolly-loving princess, principal, the lolly-loving principal, who is this fat, sweaty guy, who the reason why Ritsu gets away with getting Lala enrolled in the school is because she teleports naked into the principal's office.
Oh no.
The fucking what?
Yeah.
What?
Japan.
Yeah. And so, like, that's like a constant thing. Some lolly assassin shows up at some point, and the principal literally drools on her. Yeah.
Like Japan.
Yeah. To Love Are You got a little
A little weird.
uncomfortable.
You think that's unique to Leveru? No, it's not.
I'm aware it's not unique to Leveru. I don't really watch a lot of animes that have high schools in them.
Fair.
Understandable.
Yeah. Apparently, I watch a lot of high school kids, but they're like in life and death scenarios and teleported to other worlds and shit. And fucking hell, if I ever see a high school episode, I'm just out of there.
Unless, that high school episode ends with everyone getting summoned.
Well, yeah.
Or somebody getting run over by a truck, aka Sid.
Yeah. You're still butthurt over Sid, aren't you?
Fucking Sid!
Yeah. That's what I
will
thought.
always be butthurt.
Speaking of butthurt, how about that guy on your server that I've blocked?
God damn it, Sneaky.
Well, maybe if you didn't want me blocking them, maybe they could stop fucking being dipshits.
Wow. Sneaky
Have a
blocked
little
someone.
self-control.
Yeah, so Max, effectively the TLDR of everything that happened is one of the people on his server decided to get into a war of semantics with me.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Yeah,
that's a
That
Because
is
Sneaky
so-
never admits when he's wrong.
exactly.
Well, that, and if you
shit.
well, the bigger thing is that if you're gonna start getting to an argument of pure detail with Sneaky, he will be able to outbox most people at just about every step.
He started fucking sending memes to me at one point, and I'm just like, all right, well.
Thank you for the memes. I am feeling you now.
They weren't even.
Wait.
They weren't even
Oh,
good memes.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by me? Like, was he sending them as a like, "Ha, gotcha"? because he can no
Response,
longer
yes, they
argue?
were response text memes.
Oh,
Wait,
Oh,
was this the
those
guy talk about the
extra.
cultivation ideas?
okay.
Yeah.
So he
Yes.
just
Oh,
straight
that
No, I
up
no,
skimmed
gave
through that
no.
entire chat.
Yeah,
'cause-
he just fucking. He had no response to me several times, and so he would just send me a response text meme. And then I started calling him a Zoomer. He's like, "Oh, no one calls people Zoomers, bro. What, bro? Only Zoomers call people Zoomers, man. I'm not a Zoomer, man." I'm like, okay, so the alternative to you not being a Zoomer then is you being some sweaty, fat slob, 40 years old, still a virgin because you're reading sign stuff to jack off to.
Ouch, Sneaky.
And he didn't have a response to that one. He just started saying, "Oh, well, you're arguing like a woman." I'm like,
oh,
what?
hold on there, bud.
Yeah.
Sir, I don't think that's quite the victory you suppose it to be.
What? Did he actually? Oh my
Yes.
fucking God.
Yes,
That
he
is the
literally
worst.
said at one point, it's the comment that I blocked him for. Is they said, "Well, you're arguing like a woman." I'm like, well, okay, I'm just gonna stop talking to you because you clearly don't even have two brain cells to rub together.
Sneaky, you may have robbed him of one of his remaining brain cells.
I might have.
That's what you saw. That's what you saw happening in that argument. Oh my.
Yeah,
That is
but
probably one of the
I'm
lowest
sorry.
levels of insults I've heard.
That-
Like,
and-
I'm
and
not
this
sure
is-
how you even. Most of the females I know are extraordinarily good at arguing.
well, that's because that's what they do a lot of.
Well, no. Most of the ones I know are extraordinarily good at screeching when they start
That's
losing
fair.
an argument.
Also true.
No, like I know. Like,
I was arguing
decent
like a
human
woman
being.
because I was dealing massive emotional damage to him. Thanks, Jin.
There's underplayed with the save, I guess.
that
So-
save air
and-
quotes.
And this argument was started because of cultivation.
Yeah, so the
Chinese
dude,
guy?
so the dude opens up this whole conversation with, "Where have all the good cultivation self-insert stories gone? We need more of those."
Okay.
I
well,
mean, you
right,
really
well,
want a good fucking.
He also said,
Online?
"Beware
Is
of
that
chicken" was
correct?
garbage.
You said
I'm
what was
sorry,
garbage?
what?
Yes.
What was
No, I think he said he just didn't like it.
No, he called it mid, which is effectively Zoomer speak for garbage.
Yeah.
Isn't
That's
that
not wrong.
that speak for I don't like this
Also-
even though it's popular?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and so by the way, he also denied being a Zoomer, which I'm just like, okay, so you're gonna sit here using some fucking Zoomer TikTok lingo on me, and you're gonna accuse me of being a TikTok Zoomer. Okay, buddy.
Yeah, so
Zoomer.
also him saying only Zoomers call other Zoomers. He is aware that millennials started
Calling them
calling
Zoomers
them that because they started
insultingly?
calling.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they started calling everyone older than them boomers.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. Okay, Boomer. Response. Okay, Zoomer. Screeching autistic noises.
but so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Yeah,
I'm
he
still
literally
wrapping my head
came
around the
out
fact
and
that-
yes, he literally came out and said we need more good cultivation SIs. And so so I assumed he's talking about modern Xian stories
Yeah.
because he's saying
that-
cultivation SIs, which is pretty much modern
and
wushu.
Yeah, that's what when I hear cultivation now, I think Korean or Chinese comics
Yeah.
about old mysticism, which there are some ones that are like, oh, I enjoy this because I can turn my brain off and just look at the pretty colors.
Yeah, sometimes they're not too bad.
Novels.
Yeah, sometimes they're not too bad. But
There's
you know,
something to be said for the ones that
as
are
someone who saw the original modern wushu, and where 90% of it was like some really, really fucked up power fantasy, forced harem, rape shit, and I'm just kind of
Like
sitting there.
extraordinarily messed up shit.
Yeah, and I was explaining the sign because Sign was like, "Oh, well, what about the?" No, it's like, "No, this is exactly what I meant." He's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, fair." But yeah, he's like, "Oh, what are you, a rape fetishist?" I'm like, "No, buddy, I'm calling you a rape fetishist because you're out here saying there needs to be more wushu." And you didn't like the examples I gave, which is possibly the best wushu, because Beware of Chicken literally is a wushu story that makes fun of wushu without focusing on only making fun of wushu, which means it actually has a plot and like characters that exist outside of making fun of wushu tropes.
Well, the problem is the
great.
whole rape thing is you're talking about a very specific subset of this that exists, yes, but it's funny.
Yeah. But the thing is the subset I'm talking about was the extremely popular back in the day cultivation self-insert. It was extremely popular in China.
It's edgy bullshit where MC goes back, he does a funny with the economy, and then he rapes girls.
Yes.
Yeah. That was it.
Yeah. And see that was the original introduction to the West that they got for modern wushu, because those were the most popular Chinese stories, so they got translated. And so when someone comes to me and says there needs to be more cultivation stories out here, and then doesn't give any examples of good cultivation stories he's talking about, I can only assume that he's talking about the good old cultivation stories, the ones that we first saw, because I assume he doesn't speak Chinese. So, if we're talking about the same good old cultivation stories, yeah, I am completely justified in calling him a rape fetishist.
Hang on, I will actually link you good books.
Oh, I'm sure you can. I won't read them.
You should.
Look, Adam's been trying to get me to read Wheel of Time and the Dresden series for the past 5 years now. You have no hope.
I have literally offered him the books for free.
He has given me books, and they are still sitting in my closet.
I appreciate the fact that they're at least still sitting in your closet.
Oh yeah, no, like they're neatly put away.
They might at some point be taken out and read.
They might possibly. I did open up a box today and I said, "Oh, there's one of the Dresden books Atin gave me." All right. Anyway.
Honestly, the Dresden stuff is definitely up your alley for
It
writing,
is.
at least.
It is.
Like that's the thing. Like it's 100% up Seeky's alley. He just won't read it, and I don't know why.
Mostly because it's out of spite, probably.
I mean, at this point, it's kind of just like a built up. It's like I put it off for so long. I feel like if I ever read the story at this point, I've put so much into not reading it.
You've put so much time into not reading
That's
it.
fucking dumb.
And reading it is.
What do you mean you put so much time into
Thank you, Max. I didn't have words.
Why are you like this?
You know why.
He's dumb.
Look, I never professed to be smart. I fucking entered Dota games, I'm playing Lizard, and they're like, "Sneaky, you're dumb." I'm like, "Yes, I am. I'm playing Lizard."
Thank you for noticing. Good day.
Sneaky, you're an idiot. Yes, I am.
Don't worry about it. In about 10 seconds, I'm about to prove you right.
What if I don't want to be proved right?
That's unfortunate, because I was gonna do it anyway.
Quiet internal weeping.
There you go. 3 different book series by 2 different authors.
He's not gonna read.
I appreciate the effort into things I'll never read. You know,
Well, somebody.
however,
He's sighing about a series you'll
Atin
really like.
might read them, and then he'll tell me about them, and then I'll feel like I've read them.
This story can't stop me because I can't read.
Damn you.
They're great.
I'm sure they are, but yeah. Anyway, at one point he also tried to pull the whole, oh well, you're not arguing like an adult anymore. I'm like, dude, you were the first one to start insulting me.
I'm sorry, who began with the ad hominem attacks? Let's just look through this chat log real quick.
I was the one giving you an example, and you're like, oh well, I fucking hate that story. You're dumb. It's like, okay.
As you can see from this chat log here, you are cringe.
And I
Let me
did
pull up the next
clap
3
back.
hours.
I did clap back with a decent one of what the what was exactly that I said to him?
I don't know, dude. You're the one that
Yeah. Hold on. Let me.
Server.
I know. Hold on. I'm fucking pulling it up. Oh. He's so he goes something along the lines of, I thought I can't talk to you as an adult or whatever. I'm like, well, you decided to not be one, so I thought I would just simplify my level of talking with you, to really bring it down to your level.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to Discord. I need that fucking binder.
Sneaky. I can't let you go anywhere. But I also don't have the energy to fucking babysit your ass.
Please babysit him more on my server where people pay me money.
I am going nowhere near your server.
Listen, if you want me to police Sneaky on your server, I'm gonna need to be paid.
You know
There's
what?
that. He's gonna need to be
Aura
really
brings
good.
up a very good meme. It says we can't do that in the codex. Yeah, well, I can't read.
The Codex of Socrates does not permit this action. Fuck you, I can't read.
Yeah, well, I can't read it, so...
Yeah, well, I'm too stupid to read.
Average World Eater player.
Little
That was a
did
black-
you know...
Sir, that is a Black Templar.
well,
stutter?
don't worry, he's also colorblind.
Okay,
No,
I mean,
both-
not
Does it
wrong.
matter?
Okay, let me rephrase. Both factions eat a copious amount of glue.
Anyway.
I'm surprised there's glue to spare in the 40th millennium.
Look, there's a lot of glue.
Oh, God.
Glue is the only thing they have a copious amount of.
So, let's see what some of the other stories this amazing author has posted. Dead Man Wonderland. This is not a Dead Man Wonderland story. It is Naruto in High School of the Dead, where Naruto goes around killing them all. The flag of Uzu, fire flare, and sit up case the hero of Raw Iron Archer will save you, Naruto Snubiatsu.
The fuck was that word?
You okay there?
You said a lot
Naruto
of words. I'd like you to never say them again.
Naruto Snubiatsu.
Boy, what did I tell you about speaking foreign in my house?
Look, I'm just saying that. So here you go. That's how do you pronounce this?
Boy, alright, I tell you what.
Hero of the Raw Iron Archer. Naruto has archers from Fate Stay Night's power.
Oh, fuck off.
He will
Okay,
also
but
be
why
a
though?
Campione. And Left 4 Dead zombies, as well as zombies from Dead Island. Okay, so these are all wildly different types of zombies.
Chainsaw Man, Juju Kaisen, what the oh god.
So he's a pedo.
What? How do you figure
What?
that?
Wait, what?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm missing the connection.
Yeah.
How does that... Where's the connection for that?
Isn't the author of Jujutsu Kaisen a pedo?
No.
No. Where
Then
are
no.
you getting your
Then
information?
who is the pedo?
Not that I.
Rurouni Kenshin's author?
Rurouni Kenshin!
Yeah.
And he wasn't a pedo.
He was
Wait,
arrested for
wasn't-
child
Oh,
porn.
he was.
He was
He was
arrested for
arrested
child
for-
porn!
He
He was arrested for Lully.
Mm,
No, he was arrested for having child
child
porn.
porn.
No, he had actual...
Sign.
I don't remember that.
Sign.
but
I
it's been
remember
a
this
while.
because I was devastated because it came out he was a bad person when they started the sequel to Rurouni Kenshin, one of
Yeah.
my favorite manga series. It hurt a lot.
It's still
he
there.
had actual child porn, live action.
This is a
and
completely ridiculous
admitted
story.
to the
Oh, that
police that he
sucks.
preferred
Ninja
older
of the
elementary
Shield.
to
A
younger
date
middle
at
school.
Konoha's library turns into an
Oh,
isekai.
there's more
Naruto
with the
becomes the rising of the Shield
article.
hero. This is a completely
Oh, Lord.
ridiculous story because everyone knows Naruto doesn't read.
What?
Bruh.
Let's be clear. Naruto can't read. His teachers never taught him.
Yeah.
No, Naruto can in fact read. He reads the Forbidden Scroll of Sealing.
Oh,
to
hold
learn
on, hold up,
convention.
hold up.
Well, hang on.
There
those
was hand
scrolls-
seals in that scroll.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
those
You had to
scrolls are.
read the scroll to find the technique.
No,
he
you
didn't.
had to
Well,
look at
no,
the pictures.
He didn't. He just looked. He was like, "I'm going to learn at least one thing from here."
Yeah,
Basically, that's the first
Wait,
thing.
wait.
I
I
also
think he
doubt there's
did.
a table of contents in the Forbidden Scroll.
Yeah.
Call me
Didn't he
crazy.
recognize Shadow Clone specifically because he thought it was an advanced clones?
Yeah, he saw the word clone and he recognized the word clone and he was
Okay.
originally not going to go with it. But the other ones looked too hard, I think is his words.
The other ones were too
It's
far.
been a long time since chapter 1 of
Chapter
Contempt.
1, literally, yeah, it's been a little bit. It's been a
Making
little
multiple sentient copies of myself seems the simplest technique available to me.
bit. Yeah.
Well, okay, what you
well-
got to remember is that the whole Naruto not being able to read thing is fucking fanon too.
Yes, I'm
okay,
aware.
I
We're
was
making a
joking.
joke.
I know Naruto is
Maybe.
capable of reading.
Yeah. It's just funny, though, because... Well, it actually is just
It's
hilarious.
just
acts like an
funny.
idiot.
Maelstrom Shinobi Gaiden when Naruto was 6.
wait. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Hang on. Sneaky, I've got the
Sneaky.
level of player stupidity and pettiness that you'll appreciate.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
So someone was playing a barbarian in Pathfinder. Now, as you know, barbarians begin as illiterate. Nothing
Yes.
says they can't become literate, but they have to start illiterate.
In Pathfinder. In 3.5, if you ever become literate as a barbarian,
Yes, I know,
you
that's
lose
why
your
I said
barbarian
Pathfinder.
levels.
I said Pathfinder.
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
thing?
Yeah, 3.5, if you become literate as a barbarian, you lose your barbarian levels.
We're not
Oof.
joking.
Sounds...
It was
That's-
entirely possible for high-level wizards to neuter barbarians by giving them such massive int that they immediately became literate.
Yep.
Oh no.
And
It's
by the
very
way,
funny.
it doesn't say that if you somehow become illiterate again, you regain your barbarian levels. No.
They're lost.
You can
They're
just
just
become a barbarian again. You don't get your levels back.
That seems incredibly stupid.
And this is why most
Yes.
people didn't
No,
like
it's
playing
actually
barbarians
because the
Right.
barbarian
Yeah.
god is he doesn't want you to be literate.
Yep.
And if you become literate, he's not going to work with you.
Now,
so-
to be
okay, so
fair,
it's
wizards
stupid
can
and
also
petty.
lose all of their powers by becoming illiterate.
Yes.
Oh, so if a wizard gets hit with feeble mind once, he's fucked for the rest of the campaign, then?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, he
No, yes, that's how that works. If you lose your intelligence.
So this
be
is
stupid.
why the meme of the
well, no, because the
asshole
thing with the
DM
wizards
exists.
is if they regain their intelligence, they will get their wizard levels back.
Well, it's not that they don't lose their levels. It's that wizards literally cannot cast spells unless they
That's
can
right.
read.
So,
So,
for instance,
what
a
I'm-
perfectly
what I'm
viable
hearing-
solution to de-wizarding someone is removing their eyes.
Yes.
They could read Braille?
Braille doesn't exist.
Yeah. And even if it did, okay, I've still neutered his wizarding for the next 15 to 20 years.
Also, another thing that is a problem is that actually all wizarding books are written in code.
Yeah, that too.
But don't you know that Braille and ramps and wheelchairs now exist in D&D?
Yes, I'm aware they do.
Well, that's good. It's a good fucking thing we're talking about Pathfinder. then.
And 3.5.
Anyway, so this particular barbarian,
Mhm.
they did have a good reason for why they were literate, which is that
Okay.
they were separated from their tribe early on, and when they were like 12 or 15 or 12 or 13, and then taken into a monk monastery, and the monks were like, "We're going to teach you how to at least basic read." And at one point, and because it's a monk, they learned it, I forget what it was. It was some it was one of the super obscure languages that players can't normally know at the beginning, right?
Okay,
I
yeah.
forget I think it might have been Celestial.
Something
No,
like
it
that,
has a mark in
probably.
mind. Anyway, point is, there was a point where the barbarian being able to read would have vastly simplified a puzzle. And the barbarian was like, well, why don't I take a look at it? I think I know what that is. And everybody goes, you're a barbarian, you can't read, shut the fuck up. And so the barbarian was like, okay, fine. I'm just going to pretend to be illiterate for the rest of the game.
Oh no.
And this was
That-
the cream of the
mm.
crop. They kept a secret journal, cursing out
Oh.
everyone, telling them how stupid they were, and critiquing everything the party was doing.
Oh
This
no.
was
Did
not
they
found
find it?
until the barbarian PC died later, valiantly defending everybody.
Nice.
Nice.
So
This
I will
no,
say,
but hold on, Sneaky. This
Yeah.
was the king of it.
yeah.
The player had actually written a journal
Oh, of
and
course.
made photocopies for everyone.
Amazing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, see, back in the day when players actually did shit like that to each other, that was great. In
Just the most
Remote
extra you could
D&D.
possibly get.
remote D&D, as convenient as it is hands down the worst thing to have ever happened to D&D.
It's made it a lot more accessible, and you can absolutely play more D&D, and you get 85% of the experience.
I know, but that's what I said. As great as it is, it's
Yep.
still the worst thing that happened.
I was
No.
agreeing with you. Like
Not the worst. Wizards of the Coast is the worst.
No. Wizards of the Coast and all of their decisions is completely reliant on remote D&D.
Is it?
Oh, 100%. There is no way any of these... Like, do you realize how quickly 4th edition got disappeared?
oh yeah.
That was back in the days when players still met up, and all the players met up, looked at 4th edition, and said, this is shit, and Wizard was like, alright, you know what, my bad. And it's gone. It wasn't even out for like a year.
No, 4th edition was out for quite some time.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
I seem to recall it was.
I
Fourth
literally...
edition was out for a while. I remember people playing games of fourth.
I
because we were
literally
idiots,
played
but
one
no.
game of 4th in high school, and I never heard anyone ever talk about 4th
That's
edition
because
again.
the players dropped it. That doesn't mean that Wizards
Okay.
stopped publishing it. They introduced it in 2008, Sneaky. They continued publishing it until...
Okay,
Yeah.
so all we've established here is that Wizards has a long history of making really bad choices despite what their audience likes.
Yes, which
Yes.
is what every single tabletop company ever does.
But yeah, okay, so 97 to 83 was 1st edition, 89 to 91 was 2nd edition, and then 2nd edition revised. Yeah, that got revised pretty quickly.
Oh, 2nd edition. 2nd edition was a thing. Now, credit to them. 2nd edition AD&D was excellent.
Okay, to be fair, no. To be fair, Dungeons and Dragons 4th edition, 2 years. 2 years. The shortest period D&D has ever been out.
To be fair, I think here's the thing. I think they absolutely would have kept continuing it if it hadn't been for the fact that Pathfinder went and then proceeded to eat their lunch for like 8 years.
Okay, yes, you're not incorrect. However, they did eventually fold and realize that we needed. And to be fair, 5th edition was a drastic tone shift from 4th. It was.
I mean, listen. I wasn't super down with 5th edition. The more that I played 5th edition, the more that I've been like, you know what? There's a lot of design decisions here that I think were smart. A
Yes.
lot of simplification. And like I said, the problem was I wish that they'd gone and then just done 5.5.
Yes, they really should have. Yeah.
World of Warcraft on paper.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But I do want to point out, Sneaky,
Yeah.
there's a weird gap in there where they were absolutely still publishing 4th.
Yeah.
Because, right, there's a 4-year gap between 4th and 5th edition. So
Yeah.
even though they might not have been making brand new content for 4th, like 2008 to 2010 disingenuous. It was 2008 to 2014. It's not like they stopped selling Forth.
Well, okay,
They
well,
stopped
yeah,
producing stuff.
they stopped producing stuff, which yes, they were still printing Forth, which is very different.
Here's the thing: they were still printing it, they were still promoting it. They just weren't.
I wouldn't go as far to say promoting it. I would not go as far as to say promoting it, because I did not see. I was big into D&D back then, and I did not see or hear anyone ever talking about Forth the second, the around 2010 stopped.
Here's the thing: the reason you didn't is because everybody went, cool, we have Pathfinder back.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is a story, a small tiny little story about Dunev, and why, when you have someone in your party who explicitly outlines that he is sharing his entire backstory with the party and that you can ask him any question at all ever. And here, by the way, here's my character backstory sheet. You can go ahead and read it if you want. You really, really probably should do that.
You should probably read that.
So,
That requires
Dunev,
work.
we, at the start of the game, we were given by Faceless, our DM, several characters off of a very large list of people that our character could know. And the rest of them just picked meta shit, because each character you knew gave you a little bit of a buff, or like he gave you a chance of doing something, or getting half off in this city when you're buying X, whatever, right? Everyone else kind of just picked characters and moved on. I actually wrote a full backstory for my character and included all my choices in that backstory about why I knew them, how I knew them, my relationship status with them, etc., everything, right? This backstory, again, available to everyone in my party. And my character, I could constantly say how, my character is talking about his life. Constantly, whenever we're traveling. I would always mention it.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess no one paid attention.
Of course they didn't.
They enjoyed the flavor of me saying this stuff, but they never really read any of my shit. Now, to be fair, they didn't read their own character sheets, so take that for what you will. But they
Yeah, that
didn't
sounds
read.
like Pathfinder.
This is 5e.
Oh,
They did not
No,
read
it's
my
5e.
sheet. Now, on my sheet, my character is explicitly friends with the current session's big bad.
Oh no.
Sorry, current campaign's big bad. She is trying to collect the demon pages of the 72 demon pages of Solomon, yes, to open a portal to let the god of the abyss come out and into the material plane. My character is trying to genocide an entire nation.
what could possibly ever go wrong?
Those are some interesting goals there, Sneaky.
I am openly lawful evil. I multiple times we will enter a town and everyone will say what they're doing, and then it gets to me and I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go to the town square and I'm gonna spend the next 3 days preaching while everyone else is doing stuff in town. And I typed out my speeches. Shit like, I adapted an Andrew Ryan speech of "Do you not deserve your land and the sweat of your brow" and all that shit about why everyone should take up arms and fight the nation I wanted to kill.
Oh no.
And I did this in every town we went to. I was not hiding what my character's goals were or their backstory at all. For some reason, the entire party thought the most reliable person and safest person to have the demon pages we were collecting to stop Jess, the big bad, was Dunev.
Childhood friend.
No,
Not
no.
childhood friend. I had just encountered her one time, and
different.
we kind of hit it off. We were both kind of like, anti some groups of people, and I didn't really have an issue with any of her shit, and she was fine with me. So it's not like we're the best of friends, but we were political allies at worst. So an assassin, under her guidance, shows up and helps us from time to time. My character knows this. He's very friendly with the assassin. The rest of the party was like, who's this assassin guy? Is he going to betray us all? And so it comes to a head when our party appears in front of Jess, and Jess just shows up and she's like, aha, I'm evil plan, explain evil plan. And the whole party's like getting ready to fight. And my character's like, oh, hey, Jess, what's up? Here's those demon pages you wanted.
Everyone else is just like, what the fuck?
And the whole party stopped and was like, what? The DM stopped and was like, oh, yeah.
Oh no.
I love hearing those stories where the demon's like, wait, oh, fuck, I forgot.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
These stories
I
with
imagine he
Faithless
wasn't really that
are
mad
great.
because it was hilarious.
Oh, no, Faceless loves it. He really does, because it's just, he that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you absolutely read someone else's backstory if they hand you a fucking sheet of paper with it.
Bro, who fucking trusts someone else's backstory? Honest to fucking God.
Me?
Why? Look, I don't trust anyone's backstory after the shit I've seen.
Well, who else you can trust? Anyway,
I'm fucking...
back to this garbage. Final story of the night. Maelstrom Shinobi Gaiden. When Naruto was 6, he accidentally summer rose when he in Hokage Tower. Time skip 11 years later, after war, Naruto and Sasuke discover land where inside barrier.
What?
Accidentally summer.
What in the actual fuck?
I don't. What did you accidentally summer rose?
Did I have a stroke?
The numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
So, there it is, if you think I'm lying.
We don't think you're lying. I wish you were.
I literally turned to the stream when I heard that. I'm like, did he have a stroke or did my internet have a mess? Oh my god.
I read that straight.
Oh god.
Had a D&D session and hero type let loose evil priest because we were going to kill her, but he wanted to RP as a Batman, never kill anyone type of guy. So I gave the DM the idea to bring back the evil priest in the middle of a town and purge or something equally evil just to fuck this guy's RP. Based. There was an instance where I was playing as Dunev and we had a lawful good character in the party. And it came up to someone who surrendered, who was trying to kill us previously, and almost did a good job of it, and then, didn't, because we beat the shit out of her instead, because I survived pretty much everything she threw at me. And we were about to kill her, and she surrenders, and the lawful good's like, oh, well, we've got to let her go now. She surrendered. We can't kill a helpless prisoner. And the lawful evil me was like... Fuck, we can't. Yes, I can. It's really easy. All I gotta do is...
All you gotta do is this.
And the lawful good stops me. He's like, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. So, Faceless, he was like, alright, well, she's really thankful that you let her live, and then she, teleports away. And then she comes back, a little bit later, and, we're all in jail. She's not. She's like, hi. I remember how you spared me. I'm going to save just you now, and the rest of your party is going to be left for dead.
Wow.
And the lawful good's like, wait, no! Not the consequences of my actions!
You know what? That's fair.
That's fair.
You were the only one who took pity on me, so you're the only one that gets to walk away.
Yeah, except for the problem is the lawful good didn't want to walk away, so we had to kill her anyway.
Most unfortunate.
Because she was a yandere, and she wasn't taking no as an answer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good. He found himself an admirer.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like lawful good players normally. They usually play as lawful stupid, which is always very annoying.
That's because most people don't seem to realize that playing as lawful gives you a lot of fucking leeway to do shit that you normally wouldn't.
Oh, absolutely. Lawful Evil was the best thing to ever play with this party, because this party was not aware that you could do Lawful Evil like this, because my character was a great guy. He had, you know, really liked helping people, had no problem protecting children, had a whole code of ethics about what he can and can't do as a person. And I just, at one point, they're like, how are you lawful evil? And I'm just like, because a good person doesn't need a code of ethics to live by. Also, I want to kill everyone. I have a specific genotype. I'm not a good guy. Then I did the whole fucking Wreck-It Ralph quote of, just because I'm a bad guy doesn't mean I have to be a bad guy. And they were just like, oh, yeah, you're lawful. Right. You have a whole code, which makes you lawful. It's like, yeah. Boy, if anyone falls outside of that code, however. Whew! they ain't coming out of that one alive. But yeah, no, my Dunev sold his soul to fairies, multiple pantheons of gods, demons, devils. He sold pretty much anyone that would purchase a soul from someone. He sold it to them. Because he was a revenant.
Got a lot of nice things on sale, stranger.
He was a revenant. And when his goal was finished, his soul's vaporizing. There are no consequences to his actions.
So you took the Constantine route of just selling your soul to everyone.
Yeah.
He sold the Dragonborn, basically.
I was just like, hey, no one knows I'm a revenant.
Hey kid, wanna buy a soul?
I swear on my soul this is true. I'll sell you my soul for some help. I'll give you my soul if you promise to empower me. Great, fantastic, nice working with you all. Oh yeah, by the way, my soul explodes when I'm done.
Done have just pieced out after baiting everybody.
Live Asmodeus reaction.
Causes global religious war. Fades out of existence.
I still think the best part of Nature Path Paladins is not having to play lawful good. Or anything lawful.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because I think... Fucking what was it? Oh, yeah, no, this is actually a character that Atin may know.
Yeah, literally Dunev. That's literally Dunev.
Well, we had a gnome in our party who was well known for axing people in the head. And of course everyone was like, why are you doing that? He's like, oh, well, it's fun. And then of course he's chaotic, like, neutral. And the guy played him well. He was actually a really fun character to have in a party. But of course, you know, nature paladins tend to believe in justice, and no one was getting justice. So I'm like, all right, next time something happens, don't expect me to save you.
Man, this dude really loves massive crossovers.
I mean, it's fanfiction. What else were you expecting?
Like, I'm talking like massive crossovers. Like, every single 74 of his stories is just like one chapter, 3,000 words, 10 crossovers.
That seems to be a thing among the worst authors.
One of his longest stories is a reading of someone else's stories using one of his characters of Naruto OCs.
Jesus.
It somehow doesn't surprise me.
Demon Fox Maelstrom, Percy Jackson and the Olympians Naruto crossover, Naruto times Bianca, the, child. This popped into my head with Naruto being a half-demon child. I'm using some of Kurama's powers from Yu Yu Hakusho, as well as Hiten Mitsuri Ryu and other chakra abilities.
Hiten Mitsuri Ryu, you kiss my ass.
Naruto Uzumaki times Bianca. Maybe I'll make it a harem later. Bianca's going to have her age doubled, and she's going to become an orphan girl instead.
Why would you remove
best
Nico?
Friends with strange birthmarks? She was best friends with strange birthmarks named Naruto Uzumaki.
Okay.
Who she asked for tonight dance. So why in God name did Vice Printable?
Huh?
So why did the Vice Printable?
Why did the Vice Principal what?
Printable, not principal. Get it right.
Fuck you.
Oh, fuck.
Kill him with
funny.
Scorpion Tail that shoots poison thrown at wait, why Naruto is alive, why he looked like Dr. Throne. Wait, she and brother demigod of Under, and Naruto demi-human where he get katana.
Oh.
Where's he from? This is so painful.
Wait, she and her brother are demigod of Under, and Naruto demi-human. Where did he get katana?
Ow!
Stop.
Demi-human Naruto Five-Tail Fox. Why is this happening to me? Was questionable thought of Bianca.
What's questionable thought of Bianca?
She's 16-year-old with olive skin.
I hear that and think she's supposed to be green like Shrek.
Bianca wear floppy green cap, brown uniform Jack What the? Brown uniform Jack Blue pant and boots. The same for Nico without green hat. Then there was the guy who just appeared tonight, some guy named Percy Jackson. He has black hair, sea green eyes. He wearing a blue winter hoodie and jeans, who was holding his arm. Wait, the jeans are holding his arm? Wait.
Yes.
How is he wearing these jeans? He was also sad due to fact that D'Angelo best friends had just died in front of them. A human died by taking most of monster positions, thrones. By putting him away, he was still got hit by one of Stinger's. The two were cool due to it being winter, freshly fallen snow.
Stop.
Please stop talking.
What?
This is physically painful to listen to.
What? This was written in 2022. At this point in time, this individual has been writing for 7 years.
This is depressing.
Now the three we're at Cliffside at school trap between Cliffside and monster known as Manticore. Oh, I am so sorry for you lose, Bianca, but he was foolish to get in my way of my master. A humanoid cat monster with scorpion tail. What?
What's it with scorpion tail?
What?
Please stop dying.
No.
No, please continue dying. That way we don't have to listen to this.
What does Luke want with them? Percy demanded responds. All thing I should let you know, great string is coming, Gak. Thorn was cut off as he was then kicked in the face by a boot belonging to the 17-year-old boy that just died, that should have had red shaggy hair with azure blue purple fur, had a chromatic eye, cute blonde fox whisker birthmark, but now all of that replaced with spiky wild blonde hair with fox ear and five tail. His brown jacket has a hole where heart is, as well as red stain was opening, showing his orange shirt. As she saw a lone crimson demonic eye looked at her filled with sadness. One on his left arm was crimson black vambrace gauntlet and several holes, as in they ate it whole. Holes.
No, they're just extra whole shirts that are just also attached to the outfit.
There was several holes and barrels at the knuckles that cover his left arm bladed knuckles, and holding blue sheath katana spiral Suba. I can explain, Naruto said. He then glared as showing his. But right after I deal with Western bastard, Naruto yelled as he rushes Thorn. I'm shocked one of your kind is here, half-breed, Thorn, the most coherent he's been all night, said. But I would be worried if my ride was not here. Naruto looked up to see new attacked chopper started shooting missiles and bullets. Oh geez, what? Oh crap, Naruto shouted. Haha, yes, you pitiful, pathetic ack. Thorn was cut off by an arrow to his eye, which made Naruto laugh. A hunter horn then blown. Oh good, it's the hunters, punk rock girl said. Whoever fired that arrow, thank you, Naruto said. He then disappeared out of fire line of sight. Where did he go? Nico said. Thorn looked everywhere. Up here, Hiten Mitsurigu Ryu style Doryusen, shouted Naruto. Yeah?
I hate you so much.
Shouted Naruto above Thorn as he held katana blade out. Naruto fell frozen toward earth beneath Thorn's feet. The ground exploded, sending cucks. The ground exploded, sending cucks everywhere.
Oh no!
Sending cucks of ice-covered rock as well as Thorn flying over armored attack chopper into night sky. As for the attack chopper, period. The rocks were able to hit rocket launcher and pilot windshield, hitting and causing him to crash down. Naruto sheathed his katana. His eyes and then face turned to normal Bianca. Hugged, tackled him down to the ground. You big dummy baka, Naruto no baka, Bianca said crying.
What the fuck?
Why is she
That's so much... That's so much... Why? It's like terrible Japanese English. Like, when was this written?
2022.
I refuse, because that sounds exactly what someone 2012 would think.
Sorry, my bad. No, my bad, guys. My bad. She didn't say Naruto no baka.
No.
What
you
did she
big
say?
dummy baka, Naruto no bake.
God damn it.
No. I'm sorry, what?
Yep.
Oh, good lord.
So either he's not bacon or he's not a monster. Which one is it?
Excuse me, I had to say a naughty word.
these are all gold.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What?
Jeez,
What?
Naruto, what are you made? Bianca cry. Nico said happy to see older blonde is alive. How are you alive anyway? Naruto looked at Green Eyes boy who asked him. Percy was his name. Lincoln took bullet for me.
Oh god.
So I thought he was about to start including Dota powers because he spelt it as Lincoln Sphere from the Dota game that allows you to reflect a single spell.
Yeah, that.
I mean, if we can
read
He
get
meant
Lincoln Sphere, can we just get
Lincoln,
him?
the president.
a good old honest Abe.
Thank you, Honest Abe. You have blocked this bullet for me. How can I ever
Also,
repay you?
As
this
he
is in
held out a
Japan.
Civil War textbook he kept in his coat.
Yeah, this is in Japan, right?
No, this is in Northeast America.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Still like to know what he's carrying, though.
Oh no, also my fruit punch pouch got hit. And then both Nico and Percy were like, oh my god, is that a JoJo reference?
What?
I'm not joking about that, by the way. That is not a joke I just made.
Chat.
I really wish you were joking, but I know for a fact
don't
that you're
worry,
not.
I'll take a
because this
picture.
This entire universe is just fucking.
There, I posted a picture.
What? I don't want a picture.
Pull the
You're gonna drive me to
Jotaru?
fucking Tekken.
Jotaro!
You didn't even do it right.
My favorite here. He pulled a Jotaro! Exclamation point! Question mark! Comma! Apostrophe.
I hate the Antichrist. I hate the Antichrist. I hate the Antichrist. I hate the Antichrist. Get me out.
Literally every punctuation except the correct one.
Get me out. 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 Get me out.
Massive grammar and spelling mistakes.
This man literally just sprayed the street and hit everything but the target.
This is why we're not allowed to have nice things.
Yes. Bianca then slowly reached her hands to Naruto's face and grabbed his cheeks. Never do anything that stupid again, you hear me, Whiskers, Bianca said with perfect grammar and punctuation. Oshi okawasa helpful poo stress, Naruto tried to say,
Is that a word?
Said Naruto tried to make Bianca else angry.
Are they trying to do the thing where he's like talking while she's making him shut up or something?
Yes.
That's what it sounds like.
Yes. Three other then came towards, so what is he? Asked blonde-haired girl with princess-like curls with gray eyes that reminded him of an owl. Looking at black-haired girl with freckles with punk
I wonder
rock
if that's
look,
Annabeth.
who is walking along their friend Grover, who wear ragay cap. Ragay?
I can feel myself itching in anger. God.
He's wearing a ragay cap and has legs go... What? WFT? Naruto thought as he looked at his friend. He's a kitsune. Everyone looked at Percy, who said that. What? How do you know what he is? Asked Punk Rock Girl. English project report on Eastern fairy tales. I got fox spirits, kitsune, and ninetail. He kind of like Grover as nature spirit.
I'm sorry, what?
Assignment.
He should be in Japan. Oh wow, way to be racist. Said dark-skinned girl, dark blue eye, dark silver eyes. She was silver parka. She was a silver parka.
Yeah, don't shame them. They're a silver parka. Let them do what they want to do.
And he's a silver parka. Sexual? What?
No, she's just a silver parka.
Oh.
Oh my god, she is.
She was just a silver parka, you know? She got downgraded from human into a parka.
It was just one of the Greek gods' curses.
And looked like Persian princess. Wow, that was racist. They shocked Nico. Be quiet, male, the girl shocked.
Which girl?
What?
A good question.
Did she tase him or something?
No, she posted the crab meme.
Zoe. Quiet male.
Silence male.
I'm gonna make that edit and use it constantly now.
Oh,
Silence male.
Average Tumblr post.
Zoe shocked another girl. How looked 12? She had red hair. Jesus Christ, author. The boy's right did sound very racist, she said. I was born here in the United States, Seattle, Washington, and Artemis, if I was you. Thank you, Aura. If I was you, I'd mark sure I'd teach my hunter not to start racist war. I am half human, half yokai, father and Japanese mother. That would make me demi-yokai as well as a demi-human, Naruto said, his eyes turned red. Why
Excuse me, I don't think you're allowed to do that in the player's handbook.
Yeah, don't you know we've outlawed race mixing?
No, I just don't think half yokai even existed back then.
It definitely doesn't exist now.
Show me where the fuck you found that in the player's handbook. Where the
Excuse
fuck
me,
is that?
sir. That is not in the codex of the player's handbook. Well, excuse you, but I can't read. The only honest D&D player.
The most honest D&D player.
That sign can't stop me because I can't read. Oh, so much cringe. I want to curl up and die.
This is more cringe than the average World of Darkness game.
Almost as cringe me.
Oh God, Jesus Christ, holy shit. I laughed a little bit too hard there, gentlemen.
Did you cough up a lung?
A little bit.
Can I have your RAM?
I had a minor stroke.
Can I have your motherboard?
For subjecting us to that.
No, you have to dunk everything in bleach. It's in my contract.
Unfortunate.
You're here for Bianca and Nico. Smart boy, I guess that's why you never let go of your sword, Goddess of Hunt said. You want her for the hunt. They want them to go to Camp Half-Blood, Naruto said, as his tails covered the mouth of Demigod with Big Mouth. Yes, it might be better. No, Bianca said. What? Artemis said, looking confused. I have been told by the hunt by Miss Uzumaki's mom. She told me that power is earned, not given. She also told me about if I meet Hunt, I am too sure to stay away from my brother. His mortal of a mother, Zoe scoffed. Semi-immortal Uzumaki clan, semi-immortal family Hibraki Obraka-san said good looking for 85-year-old woman. She 85, Nico yelled. I thought she was 55 years old, Nico said out loud. And she still looks like she's 20, Naruto said.
That.
What? She told me about immortality and how it's a curse, Bianca said. But so on the down low, fucking Naruto's been keeping the fact that he's half yokai from Bianca, but every single time she visits him, Kushina's just been like, okay, so yeah, the gods are real, all the gods are real. By the way, if you ever meet Artemis, tell her she's a cunt.
I mean, yeah, Artemis is kind of a cunt.
A little bit.
A little bit, he says.
I can allow him to come to the camp. He is different from Greek monster. He did also risk his life to save you and his friend. Great from Miltree School to boot camp. Didn't your mother send you there? The Kitsune's response was the hung Nico. Wait. The Kitsune response was hung nice upside down, dunk his head in snow. Hush, my minion, or I'll demote you to park tester.
What?
Huh? Naruto then turns back to normal. Blah 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 blah. Grandma Korean. Blah blah blah. Naruto's Korean.
Oh, so he's not a kitsune, he's one of them other things.
I guess.
One of the ones that eat intestines and hearts.
Yeah, but actually his dad was also a fox yokai. Bewitching mystery, blah 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 blah. I mean, nothing funny here. My grand aunt is goddess in Shinto pantheon, fox goddess Inari, Naruto said. What I read is she has some power over farming, just like Deminor does, Percy said. She make greatest ramen other than Kasan Datebao, Naruto said. Datebao, Thalia questioned as she looked at the redhead. Naruto got completely red. It verbal tick from my family. So, also, Bianca goes, I think it's cute. As if she's never heard this before. So apparently these two were sort of dating for a while, enough to the point where she was showing up at his house, and she has never heard this verbal tick until now.
Which is bullshit, because Canon Naruto says it like every fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Anytime he gets a little excited, he does the Daraboro, and Kushina does the, fuck, what's hers?
Titebane or something?
Titsabona, yeah.
Yeah.
The closest I can rationalize is how she never experiences Naruto's like begging his mom, please don't make the noise or the tick or whatever, but that's still stupid.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Why do your eyes look sad? Thalia didn't know why, but she told him. Thalia didn't know why. She told him her entire life story. You just literally... Okay. Well, you look go for 18-year-old, Naruto said. He thought of something. Wait, Grace as Jason Grace, son of Jupiter, Naruto said in shock. Thunder boomed down behind Naruto. Hey, do go try a shooting.
What?
Hey, do go try a shooting me with lightning. If anything, you should have seen this happening with your son being of seer that you should. What? Wait, Jupiter is a Roman god? Annabeth said. Yes. I am half Kitsune Demi-Yuki, and that surprises you, Naruto told Child of Wisdom. Thalia then grabbed Naruto's jacket by his zipped. Tell me everything about my little brother right now, Fox Boy, shouted Thalia with rage only females can give off.
Woo.
Unintentionally based.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Okay, flashback time. Flashback break. Flashback resume. Flashback break. Flashback resume.
I think we can
Flashback
stop.
break. Flashback resume. Flashback break. Hi, my name is Shiro Emiya, the son of Vulcan.
Can we come back to this at a later time? Can we come back to this at a later time where I'm not, like, having an aneurysm?
Let's not come back to it at all, ever.
That is also true. We could do that.
Yes. I am satisfied with. I'm not even kidding here. You should know just because I'm the son of a Smith god. The name is Shiro Emiya, son of Vulcan.
Fuck.
Fuck you, author.
Off.
And yes, I thought of doing this, but small harem. No, but yeah, this world has Shiro Emiya. Yeah, he lived with his uncle. Yes, Sakura and Rin are harem.
Cease existing.
This literally makes no sense.
Yep.
Your existence disturbs me.
All right,
author.
so I'm gonna leave a review. I refuse to believe you have been writing for 7 years, and that English.
See, I'm just back for the scathing review.
Is anything but your 20th language. Oh, how much of that did you miss? Because you missed some. You missed
about
some.
20 minutes.
Oh, you missed some aneurysm-inducing sentences. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next time on Friday, because there's always more, and it always gets worse.